Yeah. It's more than bars. It's more than beats. This is soul music. For a land we built. FBA. Day ones. Let's go. They want smoke, I bring grill. Sizzle. Backyard vibes, cold to the touch. Deep roots, freedom soil. I rise where ancestors clutch. Not just a patriot, I'm blueprint, origin, text on display. Stripes in the game, generational claims on full relay. Red, black, blue dreams, never watered down, never fade. Lineage strong while weak whispers get swayed. Talk land, we plow pain, I'm planting ownership like seeds. Storms come, but our foundation stands built off our deeds. They weaponize laws, we mastered the pen. Flip the codes, built kingdoms from chains. Now we running 10 toes and designer roads. True sharper than steel, I carve it in the cracks they fear. Foundational, never fake, we solid concrete. Here, back. You better call ice. You better stop playing. You play. It's all about rights. And they don't have anything. Not a thing. If you don't love my country, then you gotta go home. If you got your own home, then you need to build your own. Build it up. Hey, stand tall, never fold. From the soil, our royalty gold. Proud of my stride, walking like granddad walk fields of pain. From cotton rows to stock rows, the game change. Still maintain no apology for truth when the rhymes dripping facts and checks. Black Wall Street reborn, cash flows, culture connects. Amendments to hustle, I move constitutionally legit. Life, liberty, grip, I'm sanctioned, infinite. Ain't no riddles in my bars, just shots they can't deflect. I don't do subliminals, I drop names and collect respect. We build roads and rhythm, both lanes and beats from the roots. Now rock classics clean, still toe boots in these boots. No handouts, just handprints etched deep in the land. Legacy stamped in stone, moxie heavy built by hand. Unapologetic. Don't talk to me about freedom if your history got blanks. Ours is written in blood, in chains and breakthroughs and dirt and dreams. And we still rise. This ain't about hate. It's about home. And baby, we are the foundation. Let them know. Ice. You better stop playing. It's all about rights. And they don't have anything.
You ready to get started, family?
Then you gotta go home. You got your own home, and then you need to build your own. Hey, stand tall, never fold. From the soil, our royalty gold. I pledge allegiance to grind, the glow to every struggle turned on. Melanin metal in this land of the show, we claim our part, not waiting for tables. We build our own seats at the board. Pawns turn king, strategy moves, not chords. Black flags, red cloth, blue veins still pumping pure might. DNA of ancestors with a tech driven mic. No max, no filters. I speak with the couch choke. Say my name with respect or get checked in every quote. Call me Liberty Son, fire port and ink script.
We about to get started, family. Y'all just come in. It's okay to hit the like button, man. You know, support your FBA content creators, man. Go ahead and hit that like button. Let's get to it. Shout out to Kevin. Go ahead and get them likes up, man. Let's try to make the For You page today.
And they don't have anything. If you don't love my country, then you gotta go home.
If you don't love my country, then you gotta go home. Come on. Shout out to Cousin. Come on, man. We about to get started here.
First,
We just gonna have a talk, family. We can have a random day to talk about whatever y'all want to talk about today. Whatever y'all want, and wherever the conversation goes. I got a couple announcements, but that's it. So we gonna chop it up. I'm actually in a good mood, family. I'm actually in a good mood today. Busy all day today, but I'm still here. You know, had some things I had to do, take care of, but we out here. All right, let's get to it, family. Let's get to it. How's everybody doing today, man? Y'all can put some likes on the board. That'll be nice, man. Let's try to get the For You page, man. You know, y'all can put some likes on the board, man. Let's get some likes up in the chat real quick. And we're gonna chop it up, man. This is FBA all day. Listen, we breaking records. We're breaking the mold. We're breaking the barriers that they put in front of us. They can't stop us. They can only hope to contain us. Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. Get them likes up. Shout out to the family. If anything's going on with the broadcast, if I'm glitching, just let me know. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Family, man, we're making history. We're making waves. Some of y'all know and a lot of y'all don't know. And it's cool either way with me, because you're going to find out. You're going to find out. Family, we're about to make history these next couple days, this week, over the weekend, on into next week. This is our time, man. This is probably one of the greatest moments to be FBA, man, because we are securing our own future. We're not waiting. We're not looking for anybody to help us. We're just stepping up and saying, hey, man, we gonna help ourselves. And a small group of people is about to make history. A small group of people within the FBA lineage. To me, they're legends. They're rock stars. They're people. They're family people, right? They're husbands. They're wives. They're brothers. They're sisters. They have integrity. They are risk takers. They walk the walk and don't just talk the talk. They got skin in the game early, got in on the ground floor, and we're ready for takeoff, family. We're ready for takeoff. FBACoin is ready for takeoff. It's finally here. It's finally here. So I'm excited. I'm loving everything that we're doing. I'm loving our people right now. Now, family, I'll be honest, man. We didn't raise nearly as much money as I wanted to raise. I'll be honest about that. But I'll tell you right now, we raised enough. We raised enough money from the grassroots, from hardworking men and women. All things were going on: family problems, business problems, money problems, distractions, and we still had riders that said, "Hey, man, I'm gonna support you. I'm gonna support your vision. I'm gonna support your work because I believe in it." And I'm just humble and I'm honored by those people who took that risk and took that chance. The vision was big. The vision was grand, and it only took about a year to bring it to pass, family. It only took about a year to bring it to pass. It wasn't long. You know, the moment y'all said, hey, man, y'all wanted solutions, we went to work on solutions. We went to work building something for our community, and we were relentless. Many long nights, many long days, many long hours, just commitment. You know, we turned that TV off. You know, I keep telling y'all, man, if you want to see anything happen in your life, the first thing you got to do is turn that damn TV off. Nothing's going to change in your life if you're still watching television. You got to turn that damn TV off. That TV ain't got shit to do with nothing. It's propaganda, it's witchcraft, and it's there to hold you back. You can't be a consumer forever. When are you gonna be a producer? When are you gonna produce something? When are you gonna produce something? Let other people be consumers. You become a producer. So, family, everything starts with turning that TV off. And once you turn that TV off, the magic happens. Once you crack open them books, once you get on that internet and you start researching and you start finding out the answers, finding the solutions, once you use that AI to enhance what you're already doing, man, things can happen. Things can move for you. Things can change. Things can change. You can make a difference. So we're just going to chop it up, family. We're going to have a good conversation today. We're just going to chop it up. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to get into anything real deep. You know, I'm just going to give y'all a couple announcements, let y'all know what's going on, man. This is our day. Shout out to crypto. This is our day. This is our time. This is our moment. Everything about it is special. Everything about it is unique. Everything about it is time spent and time paying off. See, if you're going to put in the time, you might as well get paid for it. But sometimes it's not always monetary gain. It's not always money. You know, there's many ways that you can find fulfillment. You can find fulfillment in the dream, in the vision, in the work that you're putting forward. So that's what it is, family. I'm excited. I'm happy. I've been busy all day. You know, I'm grinding. Listen, fam, when I say I work for the family, I work for the family. I don't play. Man. I'm in the hunt. I'm in the mix. I have not stopped working. I have not stopped working. So I've been working so hard, I've neglected some things, to be honest with you. You know, shout out to the Telegram. Forgive me, I wasn't in there today. I went from Good Morning Black America and right to work, and my mind's been just like it feels like race cars racing in that thing, man. Just so many things is going on. So many things are firing, and we got a working product. Upgradable product. The product is upgradable, family. It's phenomenal. Okay, I just ran a quick little test to make sure that the product is upgradable and you can make change. Man. God is good. God is good, and I'm excited. I'm excited, man. I'm excited for what y'all want to talk about today, family. I got some questions though for the people, and we can just go off my questions, or y'all can ask questions. Anybody, if y'all want to come up, y'all can come up, and we can just chop it up. But do you believe that foundational Black Americans should prioritize our lineage first before anyone else? Do you believe? Is my live acting up? Man, my internet is tripping, man. Let me see. Is my live? Let me know if y'all can hear me, family. Am I still good? Or am I live acting up? I might have to go back to my I might have to get off my Wi-Fi. Been tripping lately, man. I might have to go back to my I might have to get off my Wi-Fi. Been tripping lately, man. We gotta get that fixed. Is this better? Is this better, family? All right. Is this better? It says unstable connection. Is this better, family? Am I glitching still? Is the live tripping out? Or is everything good? Yeah, if y'all can hear me, okay. If y'all can hear me, okay, put a 1 in the chat or something like that. If y'all can hear me, I just want to know, make sure that is my live glitching out? Okay, we're good. Okay, good. I'll take cousin word for it. Cousin say I'm good. I'm good. Listen, family. My question is: do you believe that FBA should prioritize our lineage first before anyone else? Why or why not? That's what I want to know. Should we only be and I know the answer, but I just want to hear from the people. Should we be focused on lineage first and nothing else? Should we be focused on lineage first or nothing else? Should we be focused on lineage first or nothing else? And I got people calling me in the middle of this thing, and man, listen, I want to get back to my brother, man, but I'm busy. I'm busy. No one told my brother to move this fast, and no one told him to depend on me. That's the thing, man. Sometimes you gotta get it from the mud. Sometimes you gotta get it from the mud, man. You can't depend on me all the time. And I like to help people, but when I know it's something that you can take care of, and you just trying to use me for the benefit, that's when I'm like, So I'm gonna have to stall my brother out, man. He's telling me to pick up the phone, but I can't pick up the phone because I'm on live. I rather talk with the people. He'll figure it out. He'll figure it out. That's what grown men do. Grown men figure things out. So, family, we got to be putting our lineage first above everything else, man. Our lineage goes first. Our people are first. Only grace and mercy is reserved for our people. We owe nobody anything. We owe us everything. We owe us so much, family, that every time you come across your brother and your sister, you need to be in excellence mode. Everything we do for our lineage and for our people moving forward, we need to have outstanding or excellent character when it comes to our people. We need to have outstanding or excellent integrity when it comes to our people. right? We need to go the extra yard, the extra mile, especially for our people. When it comes to I'm not saying be nice, but when it comes to being kind, right? When it comes to being generous, we need to do it with excellence when it comes for our people, man. And I know, man, there's people that we don't, everybody got family members and people they don't like, and that's cool. You can love your brother from across the room, from a distance, but that don't mean you gotta, that don't mean you have ill thought or ill will of your brother or your sister. Like I got people in my family, man. I do not get along with, and I could care less if I want to see them, but at the end of the day, man, I still wish them well. I still wish them well. I want them to succeed. Some ways listen, we may not be able to get in the same room together, but I still want to see you shine. Because it's a lineage thing, man. It's a family thing. It's blood ties and all that stuff. It's all of that. I just want to see my people win. Whatever winning looks like, I just want to see us win and reach the highest of the heights, the highest level that we can reach, that we can grasp hold of. And that's it. That's it. That's all I want to do, is reach the highest of the highest heights. That's all I want to do. I don't want to shortchange us. I don't want to put a ceiling on us. I know that if we were running things like we were supposed to, family, we would have been to the moon and back already. We would have been to Mars, Jupiter, Saturn. We're the most futuristic people on this damn planet. Nobody is more futuristic than us. Nobody is more innovative than us. Nobody can invent like we can invent. Nobody can do the things that we can do. Listen, family, if we can survive COINTELPRO, Jim Crow, the propaganda and witchcraft they're still pumping out through the media today, the 200, 400 years of lies, and we still the most influential. We still got smiles on our face. We're the funniest comedians on the planet Earth. We're the greatest entertainers on the planet Earth. We have the greatest athleticism on the planet Earth. Anything we touch, it becomes great. And we're still under attack today, fam. Think about that. We're still heavily. They're never gonna leave us alone. They're pests. They're parasites. They bother us at every turn. We can't get them to stay out of our business, family. But guess what? In spite of all that, we're still great. In spite of all that, they're still great. In spite of all that, the Most High still looks down on us and showers us with his blessing. In spite of all that, family, the Most High God still blesses us. That's amazing, family. Man, listen, we still got favor with the Most High. And that's all that matters, to be honest, family. That's all that matters. This FBA all day, every day, inside, outside, all the above, family. I'm going to stand on business, family. Listen, Martin Luther King had a dream, and it was a noble dream. It was noble. It came from a good place, but it was wrong. And Martin Luther King is an icon. He is one of our greatest ancestors, right? He is in all. He's talked about globally. But our mission and our life is bigger than holding hands and kumbaya with everybody on the globe. Okay? We were meant to be leaders, not followers. Sometimes when you're a boss, you're not supposed to hang out with your employees. Sometimes when you're a big dog, you're not supposed to come down to everybody's level and talk. And when you're an eagle, you shouldn't even be talking to chickens. You know what I'm saying? And we did all that, man. We tried everything to be kumbaya, be friends with everybody, to the point where they misused us, they abused us, they talked behind our backs. We gave them confidence because we humbled ourselves enough to give them confidence, family. Can you believe that? We humbled ourselves enough to give others confidence and the audacity to talk about us, to put us down, to make us less than. Family, we're no longer in that time or in that period where we need to be humble about anything. Our greatness, our works, our worth, our network, everything it's time that it speaks for itself. I'm no longer gonna downplay my greatness just so somebody else could feel good. I'm sorry. No, actually, I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm not apologetic that I have enough that just off of talent alone is enough to shine over you. Without me even trying or working hard, just off of pure talent, just off the ability that the Most High and ancestors gave me, I'm able to outshine you. I'm not apologetic about it. I'm not. It's not my fault that you were born with a big forehead. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. You got a big forehead, and everybody sees you got a big forehead. Don't blame me for that. You know, don't get upset with me because your forehead is big. Okay? I'm not gonna act like I don't see it either. I'm not gonna pretend like, man, your forehead is normal size. No, that shit is a surfboard. That shit is big, and you funny looking. But here's the difference. Yeah, I may be thinking that, and I might even say it, but I'm not in your homeland. I'm in mine. That's the biggest difference right there. I'm in my homeland, noticing funny people in my homeland. And it's no disrespect, right? But I'm tired of having to ignore. I should not have to ignore the obvious, the elephant in the room. It's time that we just call it all out. So whether you got a big forehead, whether you are non-athletic, slow, shoot, people talk about my lisp all the time. I have a lisp. So what? So what? Right? I'm not gonna dumb myself down or not shine because of that. I'm gonna shine even more. I'm gonna talk even more. I'm gonna kick even more jokes because I have this list. How about that? How about that? I'm gonna be even more confident because I have this list. How about that? Because I'm still, at the end of the day, I'm still great. I come from the greatest lineage on the planet Earth, with the F, Earth. You wouldn't enjoy music if you remove all of foundational Black American accomplishments, you would have nothing to wake up in the morning or look forward to. That's how big we are. That's how big my lineage is. So, family, it's time that we stop being humble. It's time that we start walking with our chest out. We start doing what we do. Let our hair be nappy. Who cares, family? It's time we stop trying to look like them and we start trying to be who we are. Yeah, I'm getting on everything, man. I'm getting on. Listen. All my sisters out there, just be natural. All my brothers out there, just be natural. Just be naturally. Be your authentic self and shine. You don't have to do any. You don't have to get no contact lenses. You don't have to do anything extra. You don't have to get no work done. You don't have to cover up the gray hair. You can really just be you. And I guarantee you are going to play a better you than you will trying to cover up you. Be who the good Lord made you. Be your authentic, true self. And that's all you got to be. And nobody, and it doesn't matter who likes you or who dislikes you, family, because there's only one you. Let me tell you something about me, family. I could care less who don't like me. I could care less who don't rock with me. I rock with me. I like me. I think I'm a stand-up guy. I look up to myself, goddammit, Jesus Christ. Like, I marvel sometimes, like, how do I do the stuff that I do? I have to sit back and be like, damn, how did I do this shit? Am I that good? I got to sit back and think about all the challenges that I faced and all the things that I've overcome, and I'm amazed at my damn self. Is that wrong to be that way? Because, listen, nobody knows what I go through. Only I do. Nobody knows what I go through on a daily, weekly, monthly, yearly basis. It's me living in my skin every single day. Only I know what I've overcome. Only I know what challenges came against me, and I made it. They gave me a death sentence, some years back. And guess what, family? I'm still here. I'm amazed. I'm amazed at myself, family. I'm still here. Listen, man. From where I come from, listen, I'm in California, but from where I come from, statistically, I'm not supposed to make it to this age. Statistically. I really come from something. I've really been through something. Maimed, can't walk, whatever. I'm still here. Shining in all my glory, and I don't give a damn. So that's how we need to be, family. It's not the time to be humble. It's time to celebrate all wins. It's time to stand on business even more, man. It's time to stand on business even more, family. Somebody just made a crazy comment. Nah, man, here's the good thing about me. I ain't never KILL nobody. Never. Let me tell you something else about me too. I don't have no skeletons in my closet. You can go look for them for me though. You can find them for me, but I don't have any in my closet. I really am who I say I am. I'm really known in the city that I come from. I'm really known out here. I'm verified, documented. People can vouch for me. You understand? That's who I am. For the most part, I've lived a stand-up kind of life, man. Now, I ain't gonna say I ain't never did nothing wrong, because that would be a lie. But nothing I can't mention or that I'm ashamed of. I've got more wins than I've got losses. I've stood on business 9 out of 10 times. There's a 1/10 of a chance I let some shit just go. But for the most part, man, I'm known for standing on business. I'm known for standing for righteousness. My character is pretty decent and intact. I'm not a liar. I don't make up stuff. I don't seek approval. I'm actually comfortable being myself, family. I'm actually comfortable being me. For real, for real. For real, for real. I'm actually comfortable being me. I don't want to be you. I don't want your life. I like the life that I live. You only get one life, man, and man, I'm thankful for the life that I got. How about that? So shout out to the family, man. We up in here We have 4,000 likes, man. Come on, get them likes up. I know we only got a few people up in here today, but man, I just want to chop it up with the family, man. I'm actually want to play some music for the family, man. I want to just vibe out today. I want to just be a chill, relaxed day. I don't want to have too much pressure. You know, we got so many things that are about to happen in the. There's many quarters to life. We got so many things that's about to happen over in the next couple days. You know, I could give some announcements right now, but I'm just not going to. Y'all just gonna have to wait. But things are coming to fruition, and the work is done. Well, the work is never done, because the moment we launch this, man, I got to build something else. You know, that's just what it comes down to. We're in our. I got to make sure that we stay on track with the phases that we're in right now. So, family, I just got some random questions to throw out at you, and I'm gonna answer. If y'all don't answer them, I'm gonna answer them. You know, these could be just for me. Doesn't matter. But family, I want y'all to think about something. And I know the answer to this, but I'm gonna ask this question, and y'all can feel free to. Like I said, y'all can come up on the panel and talk, or y'all can stay in the comments. Don't mind me. Don't care. Don't care. But do you think it's disrespectful for non-FBAs to claim we all black, or is that cultural theft? I want y'all to think about the. Is it disrespectful when you hear these non-FBAs? Everybody tries to do. Oh, we all black. You know, and I'll be honest. I don't like social constructs like white or black anymore. I participated in the social construct of white and black in my past, but as I've come to the knowledge and come to the understanding, I don't you know, race is the enemy. Somebody said we all white. Specify your point. You know, I don't like when people say we all black. Me personally, we not all black, right? You know, we're not all black. You may look similar to me. You may even talk like me, but we not all black. We all melanated. But black is a culture. Black also is a specific lineage. You understand? Shout out to Big O. Black is a culture. So we're not all black culturally, because that's a lie. I don't look at black to me, I don't look at black like a color or a race. It's a culture. It's a mindset. It's a specific lineage that's here, that was birthed in America. So when you say we all black, that's cultural theft to me. Yeah, it is. It is cultural theft to me. It's cultural theft to me. Because you're pretending to be you're pretending to be somebody you're not. You're not being your true authentic self. When I hear Africans say, my ancestors built America, oh man, you don't understand. If I was emotional, that would be the time for me to get emotional, because I would get upset. Africans built ain't no damn African built anything in America. The only thing Africans done in America was scam. Scam degrees. Kiss some white man's behind. Kiss white daddy's ass. That's all I've seen. I haven't seen Africans do anything but try to be kumbaya to the white man. I don't know any or many Africans that stand on business against white supremacy. Somebody said, are you denying slavery from transatlantic trade? No, I don't deny slavery from transatlantic slave trade, but those weren't Africans. Not all of them. Okay, let me put it like this. Let's play devil's advocate on both ways. Let's say devil's advocate and angel's advocate. let's just say that those people who came in enslaved, who were enslaved in America, did come from the continent. But when they came, but it wasn't Africa when they came over here. It was called something else. So that's factually wrong. What were they called before that continent became Africa? Okay, now, let's go there. Let's go there. There was something that y'all had called the tree of forgetfulness, where y'all wanted to sell your own people, right? And then forget and make them forget where they came from and anything like that. How can you claim a people that y'all sold and that were outcast? And then here's the thing, and I'm just playing devil's advocate because, like I said, I'm not African, but you know, if you want to bring that up, let's just say that they did come from that part of the continent, and they came over here and they mixed in with the indigenous brothers and sisters over here and built a country and became greater. Keyword, greater than the brethren over there on the continent that's now called Africa. You can't claim them. You can't claim them. You kicked them out, you sold them, and you're proud about it. You're proud that you sold them. And now those same people are like, nigga, we don't want nothing to do with you. We don't even remember what we were doing over there. All we remember is what happened here. And those people that started out, guess what? Many of them unalived out and assimilated over here to what we created called black culture. See, why wasn't y'all black in your homeland? Why y'all wait to get over here to become black? Because you know why? You were never black. We were black, but you were never black. You were whatever your tribe was. You were whatever your tribe was. You were whatever your tribe was. But we over here, we was black. Prove me wrong if I'm lying. Prove me wrong. You can't see just because you say something. That's the sad that's like childlike. You know, children, they just say anything that come to their mind. That's a lie. Can you prove that I'm lying? Everything I'm stating is factually known. Factually known. But I'm gonna let y'all get y'all paycheck because I know some of y'all is getting paid to come into the comments and say crazy things. So man, get your money, man. Who am I to hate on you, man? Get your money, man. You know, get your money, man. I ain't tripping. You need it more than me. How about that? You need the little bit of crumbs that they feed you more than me. You know, crumbs are for bums as far as I'm concerned. I don't deal with crumbs. You ain't never gonna have me doing slave labor. Working for less than what I'm supposed to be working for. Yeah, somebody said melanated, yes. FBA, no. Yeah, you could be melanated. You got carbon in you. You know, everybody got melanin in them. If we want to be honest, even YT people got a little bit of melanin in them. You know what I'm saying? We all melanated. You can't be on Earth and not be melanated. He keeps saying, Master said we black. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. I love these tethers, man. Some of you tethers are funny. Y'all funny as hell. Some of you tethers are funny as hell. Funny as hell. That's why your Somalian brothers and sisters about to get kicked out of the country. All of them. All of them. They need to go through Minnesota with a fly swatter and a bamboo stick and start knocking heads. That's what they need to do. They need to go to Minnesota with fly swatter and a bamboo stick and start all them Somalians over there and get them big foreheads up out of here. Nothing will happen to Somalis. I beg to differ. I beg to differ. I beg to differ. You know. Grand Rising. I beg to differ. You know, listen, if y'all don't catch forehead pneumonia, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Y'all there's going to be a consequence that's coming down the pipeline. Yeah, man. You know, but that citizenship is borrowed. You know, you're on borrowed time really because they're figuring out ways to denaturalize you people, de-citizens you people. They're thinking. You know, trust me. If anybody's going to think, Trump is going to think of a way to denationalize you people that are in our country that don't love our country. All you do is come over here and talk about how bad America is, but y'all can't even stand your own homeland. You can't even stay over there. All right, somebody wants to come up. I'll entertain it. Uh-oh. This is I think this is the Hispanic brother.
How's it going?
It's you. How you doing, brother? How you doing?
Chilling, man. Chilling. Just getting off work.
You're getting off work and you're tuning into your favorite podcaster, right?
Yeah, man. You know I gotta tune in.
Yeah, I feel it. What's going on with you, though, man? What you want to talk about, man?
Brother, I wanted to talk about like you guys are indigenous people, right?
I mean, if you think it's funny, I'll say it like this: I'm indigenous to at least the United States of America. How about that?
All right. Like where are all your restaurants at? Like where's all the indigenous black restaurants at, brother?
All over. What are you talking about? All over. You can't go anywhere without finding a soul food spot somewhere.
What kind of minimalist, insulting concept of a question is that?
I'm just saying, like, where's it all at? Like, where's all the indigenous black indigenous restaurants?
Okay, answer me this, bro, because your accent is kind of thick to me. How long you been in America?
Brother, you being disrespectful, brother. I was born in America.
Yeah, just as disrespectful as you were with that question. So since you decided to go low, I ain't got no problem meeting you where you decided to put your flag.
Being disrespectful.
You put your flag at being disrespectful. I'm gonna meet you at being disrespectful.
Brother, I came to talk to the host.
Yes.
I came to talk to the host, brother.
Yeah, I know you are. But see, he's being nice and letting you get that out. Why would I do that? You gonna be disrespectful and you want me to let it ride?
One more question. All right. Like, since if you guys were like the first native people here or whatever, or you were here when Columbus got here, all that shit, all that stuff. Like, when did you guys like assimilate into America? You know, like how the native people, they had like boarding schools where they assimilated into America. Where are all the pictures of like all the black indigenous people assimilating into America?
First off, the timeline that you speak of speaks to before photography. During that particular period, so that's not even possible to find in recorded history. And the fact that you would again take such an infantile stance tells us where you are.
Let me ask you this question.
Anything else you want to know?
Calm down, brother. You're getting emotional, brother.
I'm not trying. Listen, brother. I'm fine. I'm just bringing to you the level of the. You bring a kindergarten argument here.
Get some Africans out of Minnesota.
Hold on.
You bringing a kindergarten argument to a Supreme Court level debate. Do you understand the difference?
Brother, you getting emotional, brother. Calm down.
I'm not getting emotional. I'm telling you the truth. You got a problem with the truth.
Side over to Minnesota, get some Africans out of Minnesota.
Hold on, brother.
Monster said we gotta get some Africans out of Minnesota. Monster said he the prophet.
Drop them.
Hold on.
If they don't listen,
cousin, let me answer his question. Hold on. Did you know that did you know that it was black people who were actually teaching in those boarding schools? Did you know that?
I just, where are the pictures? Show the pictures.
We got pictures.
Let me see. Bring them up.
But I just want to you can go. No, I'm telling you can go find them. We have pictures. But did you know that? Did you know that those Indian boarding schools, the people that were teaching at those Indian border schools were black?
I haven't seen any black people in pictures.
Brother, so you didn't know that, right?
No, well, I think show me the pictures.
You have some homework. No, we got pictures. We do got pictures.
Pull one up.
We do got pictures. I don't have time to pull them up. Listen, brother.
You have the question. You go get the answer.
I'm giving you the homework.
It's not my job to give you an answer. Are you insane?
Hold on.
Who's lazy here?
I was talking about like when did the black indigenous people assimilate?
That seems to be a question that you can either ask ChatGPT or Google.
Or what?
Hold on, it's going to blow your mind.
ChatGPT and Google are free, and yet and still you still don't go to them.
Hold on, cousin. It's going to blow your mind when you find out that the very people that were teaching those Indian people were black.
Let me see. Like I said, I'm talking about black people. When was there like a mass assimilation of the black indigenous people?
In black people, we created more than you guys did.
When did that happen, brother?
Explain to me. Give me one Mexican or Latino accomplishment that supersedes the moon landing. The moon calculations. Give me something like that from your community.
Color television.
And then you can say something. Otherwise, why don't you take your hind part to the pew and get this lesson rather than trying to run up to the pulpit and preach to the church?
Brother, you emotional, brother. Calm down, please.
I'm not emotional. I keep telling you the truth.
You're speeding on your
you
phone,
have a problem with the truth.
You're speeding all over the place, brother. I can hear it.
Okay. Man chat too much. You not chat too blood.
I'm sorry. Which one of the words that I used was unclear to you?
You chat too much for men.
Since you want to say I'm spitting.
Let's make money. Let's make
Very
money.
uneducated.
Let's make some fucking money.
That's what I'm trying to get him at. Brother, you can't handle me in this particular debate. I don't even know. You know what? Woosah.
No chat too much. You don't have. When you created something and you established, the whole world know that. Why you guys try to promote and try to tell us things that we don't know? It's an open fucking world. We have ears. We can know. You create good music. You dress nice in the 70s. Yeah, you were on top. Back in the days, you were on top. Back in the days, everybody buy your music. Everybody want to get your swag. Black America.
You don't think you still buying our music today?
We still buying your music.
All right, then. Don't sit up here and act like what happened, that you ain't still embracing and feeding on what we gave you.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, calm down.
What's wrong with you, man? Talking about it back in the day.
Relax. We know.
No, because you're trying to dismiss the food that you are eating on.
We know what the brothers in Brazil has been doing. We know what the brothers in Trinidad has been doing. We know what the brothers in Guyana has been doing. In Ghana be doing. We know what the brothers in Jamaica been doing. We know what the brothers in America been doing. From the east, the west, the north, and the south. We know. Our spirit connect with each other, spiritually, mentally. So you don't have to go and brag and say, "Oh, I built this case."
Is that the perspective you see him coming from?
You know, we know.
No, is that are you telling me that is what you hear him speaking from?
Listen.
Or is that what you are choosing to hear? Because that is not what I heard from him.
I'm not speaking about him, my brother.
No, but that is where this conversation at. You are trying to move the goalposts from where he started, brother, to this kumbaya.
No.
People got their own opinion.
Hold up.
People has their own opinion, and you realize that people is gonna say what they want to say, and some people don't want to give you credit. Some people will give you credit for you as a good actor and a good dancer. Just recently, I was looking back at tap dancing, American tap dancing, and the brothers them be jumping off tree, jumping off the building. They were bad. I give the Black American credit for establishment, but remember there were other people involved in help to build the structure. Okay, they may not were born here, but they were involved. Remember that guy named
Can I pause you for a second? Somebody has the TV on. Cut that TV off or whatever you're watching.
Brother, we learned from you guys.
You need to drop him if you got that noise.
Most, if you're going to continue to be that disrespectful that you can't handle a conversation, you can go.
Who, me?
That's just rude.
Okay.
Whose television was in the background playing that loud?
That wasn't me.
Hold on.
Okay, brother, I apologize.
All
So I
right.
want you to look back
America
here.
Well, brother,
belongs to
I'm just saying because I can't tell who it was coming from, just like she couldn't.
and the
Hold on real quick.
listen.
Hold on,
In reality, my brother.
top dollars, top dollars. Hold on, it's the host talking. I want to show you something. You see that right there?
Mm.
That's an incubator. That's infant incubators. This was back in the early 1800s something. I want you to do a Google study on the Cabbage Patch Kids. I'm not gonna give you everything. I'm just gonna say all you got. If you really want to do the research and you're really sincere, you'll understand that. Have you ever heard of Cabbage Patch Kids before? Have you ever heard of that?
Yeah.
Okay, you seen like the cartoon and they made like a little those dolls that was back in the day called Cabbage Patch Kids. Well, that's actually based on something that really happened. This is where they created a race using incubators. They created a group of people, and I don't want to go too deep because this information can get you knocked off of TikTok. So I'm just gonna say, do your research on the incubator, and you'll find out that a lot of those native that you call Native Americans, they actually were experiments. I'm just keeping it a buck. Do your research.
That's enough. Stop right there. Stop right there. Stop, brother. You gonna get you. Don't make it happen. Don't go too far.
Let me change it. But you say.
Come on, man. That's way far out, man.
Yeah.
And brother,
that's not real.
This is why we'll let that stop where it's at.
That's not true. That whatever he said,
brother, but he stopped where he did, and he tried to change the subject, and we're going to continue to change the subject. Is that an issue?
No, you can change it, but I'm just saying it wasn't true.
Well, how do you know? You don't do no research. You don't.
There are many, but he really don't. But I digress.
Because you don't put your foot in your mouth most.
Huh?
About a nursery school questions and
subject. By him saying that it was the children that were in Indian boarding schools were experiments is false.
No, but you don't keep perpetuating it.
I'm just saying, I'll stop, but I said, but
those are your.
But you haven't stopped.
That's disrespectful.
Why would you?
You haven't stopped.
Why would you have an Indian boarding school when you're not trying to get them to assimilate into the United States? You're trying to teach them to become something that they never was. You're trying to teach them to become native when they never were native. This is your boarding schools right here.
Yeah.
This is them.
Is this the one where they went in and got the kids?
And you know who were the teachers of those schools?
Wait. Let me ask you.
Do the research.
Is this the one where they went in and
show
got
the pictures,
kids?
brother?
That's when they went in and got the Native Americans. Is this that time?
Yeah.
Are you talking about then? Are you talking about then?
That looks like early. Let me say late 1800s, 1885 to 1910 time frame.
My question was, where are all the pictures of all the black indigenous kids?
Are you kidding me? Okay, I tried to. You know what, young man,
brother? I just question.
Yeah, and here's my answer. Are you really of the belief that the powers that be during that time?
Hold on, time out. What color do they look like?
It's a bad picture, but it is brown.
This girl right here looks like a black woman. That looks like a black woman. Come on, brother. What do they look like? Just be honest.
That's not a boarding school, though.
But those are black indigenous. Those are black indigenous.
What is that?
You said, what are the black indigenous? We weren't in the boarding schools. We were teaching at those boarding schools. That's the difference. That's what I'm trying to tell you. We were teaching at those boarding schools.
No, too much. He is literally trying to say that because there is no picture of a teacher and you cannot find too many white teachers during that time frame during the schooling of those children. They only showed the children who were going through the educational indoctrination that the United States required. They rarely showed the teachers. And those were the white ones they rarely showed.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Where are all the pictures?
No, sir. No, sir. Let's continue your logic down the rest of that path, okay? If they rarely showed the white teachers, how often do you think they would have ever shown a black teacher?
Well, the host, he says that there is one, that he knows of one.
No, sir. See, now, I just need you to understand. You see how you're making my bullseye smaller and smaller?
That's another black
Can you recognize it? Can you recognize Can you recognize what you are doing, sir?
That's the question, brother.
That's another black indigenous right there.
No, again, you are shrinking my target.
All these people right here.
Now listen, brother, let me say this to you so you understand. I do not believe that there haven't been contributions by the Latino community to the collective pot that is the United States of America, or should I say the melting pot that is the United States of America. But if you think that they're on par or on the same,
what does that say?
In the same league, wait a minute, in the same league as what black people have done. That's the difference between playing in college and playing in the pros.
Okay, hold on. Check this out. What does that say back there? Can you read that?
I can't see the whole picture, but I guess it says Indian training school.
Wow. Think about that. Why would you need to train people to be Indians? It's called Indian Training School.
Brother, there's
let's let it sink in. That says Indian. Why would you need to train people how to be something if they already are?
That's not what that means.
That's not what that means, brother. No.
That's what that means.
That's an indoctrination camp.
Exactly, but that's exactly what that means. That's what you don't. Indian training school is Indian. They would
brother,
something different if it meant something different. This was training.
Have you ever heard the saying "Kill the Indian, save the man"? Kill the Indian, save the man. That's what they were doing. They were killing the Indian and save the white man. That's the whole motto.
You gotta be kidding us, right, brother? Have you ever?
Google it.
Young man, have you ever watched the movie The Great Debaters?
Here's the pictures, and that's a lie. You guys were being trained by us. We were all at that Indian school.
Thank you.
Y'all were getting trained to be and emulate us. You were learning agriculture, but we already knew agriculture. It's already inherently in us.
Why were y'all? Hold on. Why were the natives living in teepees? We weren't living in teepees. The natives were living in teepees. The black indigenous did not live in a damn teepee.
They're living in villages.
If you're going to follow the actual trajectory, were the natives not following the herds and following the animals to make sure that they could survive? That's what they were doing during that particular time. That is what you are saying, correct?
Brother,
They were following the movements of the herds in order to make sure that they could continue to survive. And again, this is living off the land, and I speak no harm, ill against that.
How come they don't know?
That is what you are saying they were doing. Wait a minute. That is what you are saying they are doing. They had to learn what coming into what American civilization was like, what American culture was like.
All I can do is.
So where's your problem? Where is this argument you think you're bringing?
I'm saying that's kind of disrespectful. There's survivors of the schools, and it's still alive today. And like I said, you could go on YouTube and find them, and they tell stories of what really
Brother,
happened.
have you heard us say anything against the survivors of that school?
It wasn't no teaching them how to be Indian
We
school.
don't want to hear.
Wait a minute. This is that. First off, let's get this straight right now. No, forget this, brother. And I say this with no disrespect. This is not an Indian panel. This is an FBA panel. And trying to get FBA to be concerned in this regard is small ball. It's T-ball, brother. This is a T-ball argument. It doesn't rise to the level of where we are coming from.
Hold on, cousin. Let her.
You were trying to make a.
Let her explain what she's
Go ahead,
showing.
sis.
Explain it to him. Give him some scholarship. Cause I don't have all the pictures. I'm being honest. I don't have all.
This is one of those so-called Indian boarding schools Hampton University Museum have. And you can see that it's us and them, and it's all like mixed up all together. Here's some more pictures.
Those are the ones that the teachers teach in the school, so he can see for himself.
Yeah, it was Sunday. It was Sunday school basically, and then they took it over and said it was something else. But here they go.
I don't know that. It don't say no school, nothing.
Of course not, and it doesn't say it was somebody who was Mexican or Indian. It doesn't say that they were white either, does it? Whomever the teacher was, it was never indicated, was it? Only the indoctrination was required.
I'm saying we're all.
So what type of an argument are you making?
Brother. Where are all the black Indian pictures, brother? Y'all going to boarding schools?
I just saw.
For the record.
I just showed you pictures from that. I just showed
Exactly.
you pictures. It's not random pictures. It's not random.
Do you
pictures.
think
It
there
tells
were a
you
lot of
exactly what it
photographers
was.
wandering the plains of America?
It says historical BLK colleges or universities in the United States. They started off as Sunday schools, and then they added you guys to it, and then it became Indian boarding schools because we were all there together, and for the most part. And it was teachers teaching that looked like us in those schools. But hold on a second. Let me get more pictures.
What were they teaching them? To be Indian?
Brother, because they weren't Indian before, they were Siberians.
Here we go. That's a lie, brother. That's a lie, brother.
Brother, we weren't.
Listen, I will accept the argument that they were quote unquote not Americanized and were not ready to develop into what America was becoming. I will give you that. I understand that. What I'm saying to him at this point in time is he's asking for this narrow proof and then this super hurdle that we've got to jump over to try and act like we were here already.
I'm just saying, pull up the picture.
It was us who was okay. Let me say the argument because again, young man, I think I'm a couple of minutes older than you.
Nobody gonna pull up no pictures.
That was an
from
Indian boarding school. You didn't want to accept it, so what more can I do for you?
Right.
They're never gonna accept the truth. You can show them the truth in their face. They're never gonna accept you. That's why.
That's a handful of people. That was just a handful of people. I'm talking about the mass.
It's a handful of people.
Masses of the indigenous people that were here.
Keep coming up with another excuse, kid. I told you. You are playing minor league ball against major league players.
Because there's no pictures of ambassadors of the indigenous people. I'm not disrespecting your accomplishments.
There's no picture. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever had a shot of Jack Daniels?
Foolery, bullshit.
Have you ever had a shot of Jack Daniels in your life?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
You know who actually created that formula, right?
He don't know. Show him a picture.
No, I ain't got. Wait, no. I just want to know. Do you know?
Show him a picture.
Jack Daniels.
Yes, Jack Daniels.
Show him a picture.
Please, somebody pull it up. I'm not that adept, and I ain't trying to move it out because I'm gonna give it to him because he ain't ready. He has swallowed so much of this other stuff. He don't even know.
White tea.
Brother, calm down, brother.
No,
He's just passionate, honey. He's passionate.
But see, here's the thing. From people who are used to bending the knee, they don't know nothing about passion in this regard.
I say
they choose to show their passion in other ways, and I'm not gonna say nothing about how they choose to do it.
Yeah.
But when it comes to fighting for what we got, our passion rings true, and they can't compete.
There's a boxing fight this Saturday. It's my profile.
What they got to do with the price of tea in China right now, man?
I'm telling you, brother.
What are you talking about?
It's one of your brothers versus my brother, and my brother's gonna whip your brother's ass, brother. Which is what tune in.
What does again? Now see how you just have to change. Come on, man.
Ass, brother.
You know what? Here's the thing I like about cats like you. You don't realize when you cook. So I get to cook you as a pot of greens slower. And all you do is get more delicious the more you get cooked.
That went over his head. Show him a picture.
I'm just saying. Come on, brother. Let's just be honest here, brother. Let's just be honest here, brother.
Let me say this one more time. You're bringing a childish argument to a collegiate level debate. Do you even understand the difference? Do you understand the difference?
All right, one more question, then my phone's about to die, so I got it right now.
Sure thing.
One more question.
Come on, man. I told you I like my greens slow cooked.
Let not be childish.
My phone's about to die in a little bit, but I'll come back on later.
Anyway, come on, man.
But
let him go, because I'm tired of showing pictures.
One more question.
Tired of showing pictures.
So since you guys didn't come from Africa, right? You guys didn't come from Africa. Where did you guys come from? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you didn't come from Africa.
If we answer that, we got to show you a picture.
Before time was recorded.
All right. So do you believe in, like, evolution, that man came from apes?
In its simplest terms, young man, have you ever heard...
Right?
I'm gonna put an end to this silliness he's got right here.
Oh, don't do that. Don't let him stay on any longer. Come on now.
Before his phone,
he's not serious.
Who do you think looks more like an ape? Thin lips.
Why are you following in that conversation? What's wrong with you guys?
Hairy and the texture of hair on a monkey. Who do you think looks more like an ape?
Right. So you're saying the white man came from an ape?
That low? God,
is that true or not?
I'm not.
You couldn't have me as a moderator.
Young man. Have you ever heard of the Forbidden Island?
My lips are not like this.
Right. So the white man came from an ape, right? He evolved from an ape.
Have you ever heard of the Forbidden Island?
No.
The Forbidden Island has been around for 60,000 years. It is currently being protected and made sure that it is not being infiltrated by anyone. If you approach that island, the islanders will end you. Okay. The people who have been around on that island have been around for 60,000 years, uninterrupted by outside influence from the world.
And what part of the world?
There are no white people there.
What part of the world is that? Hold on, Africa. I'm gonna get to you. What
That
part of
would
the
be
world is
it's the off the Senegal. It's off the coast of Senegal.
Okay, think about that.
But I
Think
also
about
want to
that.
give it.
Now, time out. Think about that. We were decades ahead of them, even when the white.
That tells us we were
Right.
tens of thousands of
So-
years
so
ahead of them
So
in
the
this
white
regard.
man, the white man came from an ape, right?
So you're saying
That is not for us to say. What we are saying is that they are not us.
Who resembles more of one? So yeah, so I'm saying whatever happened over there in that whatever happened over there in Africa, in that continent that's now called Africa, whatever happened over there, it didn't happen over here in America because we were way far more advanced. If that island hadn't been touched for 60,000 years, and you got stuff that was going, listen, we weren't living in no damn teepees, brother. We had houses,
All right.
we had building structures here.
All right. Like I said, like if you guys didn't evolve from apes, if we didn't evolve from apes, then where did we come from? We just showed up.
Now it's a we thing, huh?
No. Let me
You
tell
went from you guys to we real God bless it quick, bro. Okay.
Do you know what a mestizo is, sir? Do you know what a mestizo is?
Yeah, like a mix of Spanish and indigenous, right?
Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. You want to know where you came from?
Who were the indigenous?
You just asked a question.
Yeah.
But I'll say this: you're probably more African than I am, sir.
Brother, that's not true. There you go, lying again,
lot
brother.
more-
Why you always lying, brother?
listen, a lot more Africans went there. You know, Mexico was a slave colony. A lot more Africans went to the Caribbean and South America and into Central America. Not that many actually made it to the United States, is all I'm saying, brother. So you might have more. You might be a conquistador, African, and maybe you used to be indigenous, but you're no longer that because they bred you out. They bred that indigenous.
All right.
part
Heavy
out.
Spaniard in there too.
And then they brainwashed y'all and said La Raza. They said La Raza. They said lighten the race, and y'all agreed with that. So whatever indigenous you thought you had, you don't have anymore, sir. It's over with. It's over with. But they didn't breed us out.
You still didn't answer my question.
They didn't breed
Brother,
us
we've
out.
answered several of your
where did the
questions.
people
You
come
have
from
not
then?
answered one of ours.
If you didn't
I just-
evolve from
See
apes,
how
then
that
where did you
works?
come from?
See how
You are
education
conquistador.
works?
Hold on,
We
hold on,
are
hold on.
answering your questions,
Kevin.
and you cannot answer ours.
Cousin, you speak very loud, brother. You overspeak me all the time. Hold
My
on,
bad,
brother.
bro.
Strong voice, brother. Most blessed. Listen, brother. I'm going to tell you, brother. You are a hybrid race.
All right. Yeah.
And you agree with that, right?
Not really.
No, brother. You come on. You know you agree with that. You are a hybrid race. You're a mestizo. You're a descendant. You're an ascendant of a mestizo.
Yeah.
So far removed. You're no longer who you had your own ethnogenesis. That's why you're Mexican now.
Yeah.
You agree now, right?
Not really, but like I said, just can you answer the question like where humans came from? Like where they came from?
Brother.
If they didn't evolve from apes, where did they come from?
Brother, that don't mean we came from apes, brother.
Well, you said we were always here, so like
Look at
you
it,
just appeared out the
Look
dirt?
at- No, just calm down, brother. Just have common sense. Look at an ape and how his hair is.
Right. Okay. If you're saying that that's not how it was,
So
then how was
where is anybody on the face of the earth that has our hair at? We have the most unique hair in the world,
so you think God created you guys, right?
brother.
Is that the answer?
Isn't it obvious? We'll just go like that. Isn't it obvious?
Okay. Then what God is it? Are you Christian? Are you Catholic? What are you?
I'm neither of those.
Neither.
About religion.
Those mean nothing. Why would you bring religion into this conversation? See how small you shrunk this? Again, I'm sorry. Too much, can I please?
Go ahead.
You see how you keep making my target smaller and smaller.
Come on, man.
We're answering your questions. You were and have tried to answer every one of them. You have not answered one of ours, though.
You can.
Not even attempted to.
You can't answer.
Can you see the difference in the level of the field that you are playing on?
Brother, I'm telling you, you'll see a difference this Saturday when my boy whoops your boy.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man, okay. 'Cause that's a determinative factor
In boxing, brother, in boxing.
How many times have your boy got whooped on them? How many times have your boy got whooped on by us?
Brother,
Go ahead.
I don't want to.
What is the ratio between a Hispanic fighter beating a black fighter? A black
Brother,
American?
Hispanic, Hispanics are the best fighters, brother. Better than anybody.
Brother, young man.
Okay.
You do understand, I got a PhD in talking shit.
Name one that's considered the greatest of all time, because as far as I know, Muhammad Ali was considered the greatest of all time. Floyd Mayweather is considered the greatest of all time. Name a Sugar Ray Leonard, Sugar Ray Robinson. I mean, Jack Johnson. I mean, name me somebody that's considered the greatest just the greatest of all time. Who have they? What Hispanic fighter did they say you are the greatest of all time?
Chavez, he went like 98-0.
Chavez. Okay, I'll give you Chavez. I'll give you Chavez. But how many black fighters have they said that about? That's one.
But he had the better.
No, don't say but. Don't say but. Just
Chavez had the
answer
better
the
record than
question.
anybody.
How many black fighters have they said that about compared to the one guy that you can mention? There's no but.
That was actually
how many? There was a question.
I didn't think you come up with that. But Roberto Duran, he's a good fighter, but Roberto Duran.
That was my thing, Roberto Duran.
Known for saying no mas. Remember? He was like, I didn't want he couldn't, he got beat up so bad he said no mas.
Like I said, this weekend, 𝗖cie Cruz gonna beat Lamont Roach. 𝗖cie Cruz gonna beat Lamont Roach this Saturday, brother. Watch it.
All right, brother.
It's going down, bro.
All right,
yeah, I'm gonna be back on Friday, on Sunday to talk to y'all about it.
Yeah, man, gonna be back on Sunday when whatever happens. Go ahead, brother. Take care.
You know what's gonna happen, brother. You know what's gonna happen.
All right, brother. I'm gonna let you go because I know you. I don't want your phone to
Yeah,
die.
I'll be back later.
I don't want your phone to die on you, brother. I'm gonna let you go. Bring up some more people, man. Let me bring up some more people. They've been waiting patiently. This is crazy. Go ahead, Vovo. You are Somali. So are you trolling with that picture? Are you trolling with that picture?
Somalians for years. And now it's finally coming to a head. Now, I know I've been on your panel before.
He said it's finally coming to a head.
Yeah, it's finally coming to a head. My people and black people still not really getting it, but the white folks getting it about these Somalians. I've been talking about the Somalians forever, about the people on the Horn of Africa in this country. And I put this picture up to try to show my people, look at the button on her shirt. That button say 1870. She understand the FBA lineage. That's why she went on the Senate floor with a button that said 1870. She understand the marker. We got our people who can't even figure that part out. Black Americans can't figure out 1870 and why that's so important. So that's why I got this picture of her. This specific picture with her with this button that said 1870 on it. But the white folks gonna handle it, man. We gotta,
hold up, man. Excuse me. Yeah, show that picture. Yeah, thank you too much. Yeah.
Can you make that picture?
Show that picture because we put that up there. Don't say it, but I mean, yeah. Anyway.
Can you make that picture bigger?
I don't know how. How do I?
Can you put it on your Can you change your screen to that picture right there? Do you have that picture on your phone somewhere?
Turn your camera
It's
around to what
probably
you're looking
all
at.
the way at the bottom somewhere. I done had it up for so long. I've been trying to preach about this shit. I can't.
Well,
So are
okay.
you in Minnesota? Are you in Minnesota?
No, I'm in Ohio, but I've been
Okay.
seeing the game. You know, like I've been talking this. I've been online for 12 years talking about all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I be trying to wake my people up, but
Break it down, because I'm with you, brother. I'm with you. Man, forehead fortunes, they all got to go. But go ahead, brother. Break it down for us. Break it down for the people that may not know.
yeah, for just this specific group, these Somalians, they came over here to steal. I've been telling them that for so long. They're not here for the American ideology. They not here because the American culture. They believe so much in the American culture and what we stand for. They came here to steal. They came here to rip off America, and they will hide behind their dark skin when it's convenient. They
Correct.
will jump behind their dark skin. Myron Gaines, he's I think he's Ethiopian. He may be Somali.
Yeah, man, we know. Ooh, that
Yeah, but I'm saying though,
melanated person.
hold on, brother, just real fast. Myron Gaines. He's I think he's Somalian, but I'm not sure. He's from somewhere right there.
He's Sudanese.
Huh?
Sudanese.
He what?
He's Sudanese.
Oh yeah. He's Sudanese. The same shit though, right there. He changed his name to Myron Gaines to hide behind the Black American lineage. Cut his hair off. He wasn't really going bald. He just cut his hair off to make himself try to look blacker like us. He couldn't change his nose, but he got that dark skin and he could play. There was another guy called Bobo something. He changed his whole identity, cut his hair bald, did all the shit to try to look as Black American as possible. He got into medical school. I've been preaching about these horny African motherfuckers forever. They come to America to steal. They confuse themselves. They have Arab and they have African.
Right.
So they confuse themselves.
Listen,
And when she went on the Senate floor with that buddy,
you can't be an Arab without having African in you. That's a fact.
well, what I'm saying is that she have whatever the ones up in the Middle East is. She have that.
I agree.
She have,
That's how
Technically, for the record, there actually is no Middle East.
Oh man.
It's all
Technically,
Okay, brothers.
all of that's Africa. When you say Middle East, all of that's
I'm
Africa.
talking about the Turkish invaders that came down and invaded North
Brother,
Africa.
I understand, but by using the term Middle East,
Brother, but we know what we're saying here, brother.
Okay.
I mean, like, I'm talking
all
to
right,
y'all.
brother, go
Y'all
on,
know.
continue.
Yeah,
Right, brother, that's what I'm
but,
saying. Go on, continue, brother. I don't mean no disrespect.
they came here to steal. My last point is this. The fact that she went on the Senate floor, they were able to bring guests and all that kind of shit up at all of the senators and the high-powered politicians. She went on the Senate floor with a button that said 1870 on it. That was the most tetherist shit that was done in a while. That's high level tetherism. So I've been trying to pull everybody coat to this, and I'm like, I'm gonna make it my profile pic to tell y'all about these Somalis. Black people just didn't get it. They don't understand the importance of the year 1870 because it's too many weird ideologies. So that's why I had her as my profile pic. But Trump them get it. The white folks get it, and the white folks gotta handle the business, man, because we not ready yet.
I don't know about that, brother. I mean,
we can know that they have cut down the number of foreign people coming into the country. They went from 125,000 to 7,500. We can know that they're making it harder for them to come here. We can know that they are expediting deportation and getting rid of millions of people, not only the people that try to cosplay us, but the people that look like them as well, coming from Germany, Poland, all of these different places. So yeah, people are getting out of the paint.
if you're from a third world country,
but until I see them coming, them Dutch and Canadian and Europeans, all them, it ain't an equal playing field.
I don't want. Listen.
Said that they're deporting them as well. They have
We
a
haven't
plan to
seen that.
deport millions. Well, they have the numbers.
We haven't seen
Just because
Europeans
you
or those
haven't
of the.
seen it because it hasn't been
Yes, because it
politicized
would be a
by the
story.
Democratic
They're not
Party
going to put that
doesn't
as
It
mean
a
has
that
story.
it's
zero to
not
do with the Democrat
happening.
Party. This is a news
Well, I'm
agency and information.
oh
That is
my
not
goodness.
that's not a party thing here.
Do we not know who the news are?
Nothing. They're not
They
going to
give
put
you
that
an
on the
illusion of a
news. Are you
choice, but it's
understanding that
not
what you're
because
saying right
it's political. It's supposed to galvanize you to rally around them for your vote. So we know what they use the news for, sir. They're not going to
now? Right.
publicize that because that is not their target base. Their target base is the Latinos and people of that nature. So of course they're going to show you that kind of stuff happening. They haven't showed you Africans being deported unless they was talking about people that was going into back to Haiti, and that's also political. That's the reason why they have Kenyans from Kenya over there unaliving the indigenous population over there. So
You
we
remember
know what
Joe
they
Biden
do.
with his Mounties whipping the Haitians, right? You remember that, right?
Know what they do, sir.
I'm just
We
saying that was
know,
Joe Biden and the Democrats
but that's the
doing.
Democratic Party, and I just said that, so I get it.
And you are
It's not an
saying that the
argument.
tactics that he is using are
No, I'm not
allowed as
saying
well.
anything that you're talking about. I'm talking about tactics being used by the media to pulverize people and to galvanize them into voting for the Democratic Party. That's what I'm saying. They saying, "Oh, look at this! How bad it is! Look what they're
Sister,
doing!
have
Oh
I
my
advocated
goodness!"
Sister, have you heard me advocate for any party?
No, I have not. I am bringing that up for a reason, a point, because you're saying, well, you haven't seen it on the news, and I was telling you what the news do. So who's going to trust anything they give? They always do things for political reasons.
Correct. I'm with her on that.
My sister, I just want you to understand so that if you ever, I haven't watched local news in 40 years. I stopped watching political news 15 years ago.
But you know what, man? Listen.
Because I've seen the same plays over and over and over and over. I am no longer fooled by the duplicitous nature of the left wing and the right wing. Those particular ideologies no longer move me. I understand that we are going to have to make deals that may come along. But I am no longer going to make a deal that comes along that leaves me, as Too Much said earlier, with crumbs. What kind of garbage is that?
Let me say this, right? Right now, this the perfect time to be an American. The guy got the guy, the head in charge, got an American first policy. This if you ain't American, you a foreigner, anything like that, he on your ass. As a black American, this is the perfect time for us to step in. But black people be on black people time though, man. I gotta say that, man. I wish my people would really let's get to it. But we on black people time. You still got motherfuckers out here fighting for foreigners and arguing weird ideologies and all that kind of shit.
That's not a lot of us, though, brother. I know. I see. When you're watching the news and you're seeing that, that's not a lot of us doing that. We have dwindled that down to now. It's only really ignorant Pan Africans doing that. It's only really people who
and it's the black Democrats too.
But we see those are you said it right there, black Democrats. There is no such thing.
Let me say it to you like, if I could interject this, let me say it like this.
Wait, no such thing as what? I just want to, just for the record.
So when you're saying black Democrats, that just means they're Democrats, and they're boulets, and they're being used. They're just shields.
No, and there's nothing wrong with being a bootleg.
Those are people who are
Oh,
bought and
yes,
paid.
it is.
Hold on, cuz.
No, it isn't.
Hold on. Those are people who are bought and paid for by the Democratic Party to push a certain agenda
No,
and
I
a
ain't talking about them.
certain to the black
Then
community.
what do you think the boule is?
The boule are the educated, the alpha
Uh-huh.
motherfuckers.
Uh-huh.
You're
And
talking
they've been
about
bought off by major
no.
Not all of
corporations.
them. Listen to what I'm telling you. I married boule.
Okay, so that's why you sticking up for
So
them.
so the very life that you are
I don't care
living is
about
being supplied
Martin
by
Luther King was boule.
by your slave masters.
Martin Luther King was boule.
That's correct. That's correct, sir.
So what? There's nothing wrong with being boule. It's what you do with it. That's the problem.
I'm sorry. Can we
problem
analyze this? Can
Thank
we
you, sister.
analyze
Break
this?
this
So you
down,
said,
please.
so you said that there's nothing wrong with being boule, and you also said, well, Martin Luther King was a boule. What did he say at his last in when he realized what he had did? Because
He
let's
led his
look at
people
this.
to a burning fire.
Exactly, because most of us remember a time when we had whole cities that just looked like us, and we had business and we had industry, and we didn't have foreigners in our cities.
And
We
you
barely
weren't
had
alive when
white
Martin
teeth.
Luther King was alive, by the way.
We barely look, sir.
And
Don't tell me about my
the
experience.
point of
I'm
that is
telling
what?
you about
No,
my
I'm telling
experience.
you weren't alive when Martin Luther King was
Please,
alive.
sir, don't tell me about my experience. Just let me tell what my experience have been. I said most of us remember when whole cities looked like us, and you could barely find anyone that was foreign or someone that did not look like us. Okay,
Exactly.
and that you can few far in between see white people. They weren't heavily populating our cities.
Exactly.
Okay,
So
we
let me tell you
had
this.
industry, we had libraries, we had banks, we
We
had
still do.
businesses, things of that nature. We had
We
transportation,
still do.
things of that nature. So then, when this so-called civil rights thing came about, what did they do? They integrated us into what? A burning building. Why?
No,
Because these
ma'am.
people
No, ma'am.
used
No,
us
ma'am.
as fodder. They used us as
See, and
fodder.
this the problem right here.
They had us
Ramblers.
buying into their dreams, not our dreams. See, we were
Okay.
good.
Can I say this?
We own
Now you
movie
contradicted
theaters,
yourself.
we own buses, we own
No.
things of
How
that
about
nature.
you just be a
Random shit
gentleman
that
and
she
let
heard
the
on the
lady
internet.
finish?
That's
You
not
gotta.
random, sir.
She's
That's
saying
not
random
random.
shit
That's
that
the
she heard
truth.
on the internet.
That's
Random.
No,
not
she's
random,
not.
sir.
She's
Okay,
telling
so
you
I'm gonna
her
tell you why. I'm
experience,
gonna tell you
then
why.
and
She
you
said
should
it.
allow
let me show you
her
how
I'm gonna
it
tell
to
you why.
happened.
finish, sir.
Let me show you how it happened.
These
Okay.
niggas
So
drunk,
when I
all
was a
types of
little
shit.
girl, and I went into the city with my mother, all I seen was our people and their businesses.
Martin Luther King
All of
was
a
dead.
sudden, hold on one second, sir. Hold on one second. So the civil rights thing had already happened. Okay, already happened. This integration. Let's all hold hands in hands, and let's just all get along. And then all of a sudden, your community started being gentrified. There was indigenous black bankers. Okay, because I have to put it out there like that for you, but American Indians, black bankers with their suits on, with their ties on, and a whole mule, because why? They gifted the city a library. Their mule was the first thing you seen when you went into that library was their
Y'all,
pictures
this is
hanging
different,
on that
y'all.
wall. And then all of a sudden,
It
when
is
I
just a
start
bunch of
having
stuff mixed
children,
together.
when I start having children and I go into that same library, now I don't see their mule, and I'm like, where is it at? I go on the second floor. It's a smaller version of it on the second floor. I come back, and the next thing I know, it's on the third floor.
This is gibberish.
But now it's smaller, and it's in one of those little glass
Black people
casing
time.
things.
Black people
And
time,
then
y'all.
when I come back, and now I have more children, I come back, and now you can't even find it anywhere. Now it's a white man's picture hanging is the first thing you see when you came in there. So I inquired. I said, who is this? And why are they here hanging in the first thing you see? And what happened to the pictures of the people who found it and gave this to us. Oh, well, he's our donor. We can't, basically they were saying they can't bite the hand that feeds them because he's the donor now. And so now you have to go down into the basement to see their mule. And then guess what? They took it out altogether. Now you don't see it. So now when other people come in there, they're going to think that whitey man is the one who gave them the library. They're going to think that whitey man is the bread and butter of everything that happened. And that's not the case.
In America, well, sister, and you know, I love, and you were 100% right, and I stand behind with what you said. But we also know that that's just his nature right now. If he don't put himself in the center of everything except a hurricane and the rule of law in politics that he's supposed to say he gotta follow.
What I'm saying is this. It was a time that we weren't being gentrified. It was a time that we had our businesses, we had our properties, we had our industries, things of that nature. And now, fast forward after the civil rights. The civil rights wasn't for us. It was for them. We already had our stuff together. They were the ones that were starving and jumping off of you-know-whats.
Oh, absolutely. During that particular period specifically, our monies were not connected to their monies. So when they decided to take that action, we were dancing and enjoying life when they were saying the world is coming to an end. And this particular vision and blessing that we have been given in that regard is irrefutable. And no matter how they try to stitch themselves to our cloth, they find themselves coming up short. And it infuriates them every day. So as Too Much said earlier, walk in the power and the glory that you are. Every step you take, you are that which is awesome. You are that which has been blessed. You are that which is unstoppable. Just by waking up and getting to tomorrow. Because in simplest terms, in my opinion, you can only get a diamond with pressure.
That's a fact.
And we don't supply the pressure, we just endure the pressure.
That's a fact.
And because we have endured, our power to glisten brighter than anything short of a sun stands true.
So let me ask y'all a question real quick, man. This whole trick bag that they try to use and call it black unity. That's why I'm 100% for we got to do away with race. We can no longer be white or black. We have to do away with race. We can only be our ethnicity. When you lump black people together and call it black unity, there's no cultural exchange. There's no cultural exchange. We don't have, think about this. The black American man today has less in common with the African and the Caribbean immigrant. The African and the Caribbean immigrant actually have more in common with the Hispanic immigrant than we have with any. They have more in common with the Indian from India than we have with the African or the Caribbean or the Hispanic. They have more in common with the Chinese than they have with the Black American. So understand that we got to get away from any type of social construct that says we are white or black. We have to be lineage based only. It's only about our lineage. It's only about our ethnicity, because that's where we're the power. So when they use white and black, our numbers get diluted, and now we're mixed in with 2.5 million Africans, 800,000 Caribbeans, so on and so forth, and then we're only 13 to 16% of the population, right?
Particularly when it comes to our claim against the United States government.
Yeah, and that gets
because
diluted.
those other
They should
forces,
not even be included with us. But when we go by ethnicity, we're the largest ethnic group in America. And I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna be honest about this. We might even be the largest ethnic group in the world. Ethnic group. If we have 50 million foundational Black Americans,
we are a unique lineage. Absolutely, 100%.
that they got. What are there 50 million Igbos? No. Are there 50 million Xhosas? No. Are there 50 million Zulus? No. Are there 50 million Haitians? No. Are there 50 million Jamaicans? No. Are there 50 million Dominicans? No. Dare I say it, we might be the largest ethnic group on the planet. Now, I'm not 100% for sure of that, but I know we are definitely the largest ethnic group in the United
this country. We are.
I know
in
for sure.
this country, we are. Absolutely.
But I want you to understand that we might be. The East Indians are deep, but they got tribes in East India. They got different ethnic groups in India. Now, you're probably right. Maybe the Indians got us. Maybe they're the largest ethnic group in the world, but we're up there with them. We're 1, 2, or 3. Is what I'm saying.
No. When you say in the world, that's too broad, brother. Because again, we are having, and our claim is against the United States government and
I'm not
its
talking about
atrocities.
reparations, but I'm not.
I'm not either. I'm just saying. I'm just saying on particular landmass where we are as it relates to a country, a nation. Yes, that is what we are in America. But we have been being portrayed as this insignificant number.
Because of race. Because they say black.
It's more media manipulation.
Right,
let me say it like this, brother.
I don't want you to take us off track. I want you to hear what I'm saying, because I feel like you're taking us. I'm not saying any of that. I'm saying if we take race out the picture and we just go by ethnic group alone, we may, and I can't be 100% for sure. I'm just saying we may be the largest ethnic group or up there. Now, I know the East Indians are deep, but the East Indians, they got many different ethnic groups in India. Many different tribes in India.
I'm not going to disagree with that, brother.
Africa got 1.5 billion, but they got over 5,000 tribes in Africa, and which makes them smaller. I'm saying us as foundational Black Americans, we may very well be the large. Yeah, Chinese also has different tribes in China. They have Mandarin and Cantonese for a reason. They have more languages. See, Mandarin and Cantonese is only the national language, but they got more languages before that. All I'm saying is
they have been more. Those particular cultures
I just
have
wanted to
been
say
more
thank you too
culturally
much for having me up.
exclusive.
No problem. You're welcome anytime on the panel. You're welcome anytime on the panel. Anytime on the panel. I appreciate you coming up and
Come back, sister, please. And I apologize if I overstepped my bounds, man.
Shout out to Ishmael. I appreciate you coming up and setting the record.
Ish is in the house. Come, girl. Oh, thank you, blessed one. I love you so much. You know you my baby.
But that's all I'm saying is we may very well be the largest ethnic group or up there with the largest ethnic group in a world standpoint. And we need to big up that. We need to focus on our ethnic group, our ethnicity, not a color, not a race. We need to talk about our lineage, and as long as we keep it lineage, listen, our lineage can go toe to toe with anybody. Shout out to you, True Life. Our lineage can go toe to toe and compete globally against any ethnic group on this planet. If we talk about inventions, we're probably the tallest on just inventing stuff that people still use today that actually matter. Cultural genres of music. Culture, period. We know we're the biggest culturally, period. You got people over there in freaking South Korea trying to dance. Matter of fact, I saw something I don't know if it was Poland or Sweden. Did you know that over there in Poland or Sweden, one of them Eastern European countries, they dress up in blackface and perform our songs over there, dressed up like the performer, looking like them. They got a woman that
idea that
Michael Jackson. They got Bill Weathers. They got somebody who dressed up as Bill Weathers over there in Poland or Sweden, one of them places, and start singing Bill Weathers songs in blackface.
Okay, let me say this, because that hits on multiple levels, and
that's crazy.
I don't want to be, brother, you. Okay, the idea of comparing themselves, or I don't want to say mockery because that's not the right word. That is the incorrect word for absolutely sure. But it can be taken so far as to being mockery that
thank you so much.
We can't just lightly dismiss it.
I'm not lightly
and
dismissing
I'm fully on board. So exactly, but the idea of them saying, or another culture saying, this was so powerful, we had to embrace it so that we could move forward. They
had somebody dressed up as Stevie Wonder, singing Stevie Wonder songs in blackface. I mean, literally, they did the makeup to look just like Stevie Wonder.
No, because I don't know what their culture is in their country and how far they have evolved. I cannot attempt in that regard to act like they are at my level, as you've heard me say before, but we are decades ahead of them. Where they are, I already know I've surpassed that when they're doing stuff like that. And the idea of getting stuck in that no, I'm bigger than that. I've been bigger than that since day one. When they told me go to kindergarten, I was bigger than everything they was bringing to me. I already saw what they could bring forth before me. I knew where the roots were. I knew what fruits were there that were there for me. I'd been around long enough to know that A is A. And when that rock up there move across the sky that long, I know I got this much time to take care of this particular business. There is nowhere in their history that they can point to that particular level of intelligence. They recently acquired this aspect, but for a people, and I will even take this to the Dogon tribe, anytime they can say, no, it's not serious A we talking about, it's serious B, and they don't grasp the concept, or they're not able to envision or see serious B until the 1940s. But this particular tribe has been speaking of and talking to for this time, this entire time? No. We are a powerful, connected entity. Our level of observational observance is centuries beyond what they have, brother. I'm trying to be humble when I say decades, but if we're much further along than what they've ever attempted to be. What they've done is hindered our growth along every step. They've become a stumbling block and not a stepping stone.
That's right. And now what's going on, family, is we're taking it back. We're not letting them stun our growth anymore. We're going to reach our maximum potential. Okay? We're not going to allow them to continue to keep us in a box. We have decided that we're going to build a new system, and that new system is going to be very, very, very foundational Black American friendly. It's going to be lineage first in this new system that we're building. It's our ecosystem. It's our currency that's going to be circulating. It's our businesses that are going to be lineage verified, that we're going to be able to petition, that we're going to be able to frequent, that we're going to be able to, we're going to decide to divert our dollars to our own ecosystem. I say this all the time, family. How do you defeat YT supremacy? Well, we in its simplest form, you have to have another system. You cannot defeat YT supremacy in a YT supremacy system. It cannot be done. You cannot infiltrate the NAACP and overtake the NAACP because you're in a YT supremacy system. You cannot infiltrate the Democratic Party and take down the Democratic Party or become a leader in that party because that party is still a part of the YT supremacy system. That is the system that oppresses us all. And the only way to get rid of one system is to create a better system. And that's what we have done, and that's what we're doing. And family, we are literally a day away from launching our very own FBACoin. It's here. It's perfected. It's seasoned just right. And it's ready to go. And when this thing goes, it's going to destroy, not in a day, but over time, it's going to dismantle that system because we are no longer going to participate in this. And see, the reason why people are still participating in the YT supremacy system, because they don't have anything to choose. They don't have another option. You're forced to do commerce in this rigged system. But when you create a new system that's better, eventually all our people are going to wake up and be like, duh, this I got privilege in this system. I don't have any privilege in this system. And they're going to come over here, right? So we know that we're going to get our people, our lineage people in there. But you know what else we're going to get into this system eventually? Not right away, but eventually. We're going to get, everybody's going to want to be in our system because it's the only true system that's built on meritocracy, that's built on transparency, and that's tied to the blockchain. But the great thing about that, when they join our system, we are going to be at the top. We are going to be running the yard. They now have to wait in line. There's no skipping the line in this new system. They're going to have to wait in line, or they're going to have to suffer, because white supremacy system has to have somebody to beat up on and bully. If they can't bully black people anymore, if they can't make us the scapegoats anymore, you know what usually happens to the white supremacists? They turn on each other. That's a fact. So they're going to eat somebody. But they ain't going to eat us no more, because we're coming out. What's up, FBA? I can't read your whole name. How you doing, brother?
All right. That this Volvo, the guy from earlier with the Somali bitch.
Yeah, got you.
Yeah. Drop off. I just was scrolling. I was just doing a little maintenance on this phone, and I just saying y'all still was talking. Yeah, I had to get out of there earlier because I don't know what that lady was talking about. I don't know what the hell she was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like some. Huh?
She was giving you some game. She was giving you some game.
No, that wasn't no game right there, brother. I take game. I know how to take game.
I mean, if you were listening to her, she was just explaining how she went to the library, how it was a black library, and the library now is a white library. That's all she was saying.
No, she was saying that
she was more distraction than
she wasn't even alive when
focused
Martin
on.
Luther King was born. So that wasn't Martin Luther King leading us into a burden building, because Martin Luther King was already dead when she was a kid, and she sang black neighborhoods when she was a kid. So Martin Luther, she was just all over the place. It was just a bunch of made up stuff. But my thing is this. What's another thing that's holding the black community back is the weird ideologies. Too many weird ideologies. Too many people that's off code. Too many people that don't know what the code is. Too many people that don't know who they is. If we on a football team and we trying to score a touchdown, everybody got to understand what we trying to do. Everybody got to play their role in this touchdown. If everybody doing another plan or running a different play, it's going to be chaos on the field. See, you know what I mean? Like right now, we got a lot of motherfuckers that's running in other plays, weird ideologies all over the place. And I'm a delineator, you know what I'm saying? So I believe that we got to separate from them too. Even if they so-called our people, which I don't believe that they are our people. And if they too far off code, we ain't got time to wait for them to catch up. A lot of these people like 5 or 10 years behind the current conversation. So, we got to delineate from them too. And I'm a firm believer in that.
I mean, I don't disagree. I mean, we have to, we can't, everybody, we don't need, the beautiful thing about the delineation is we don't need everybody to delineate. We just know everybody will eventually delineate. But our people, we are slow. I agree. We are slow to things that are good, but that's not a bad thing. That's because of the mistrust and the misinformation in our community. We've been socially engineered that way. So I can't come down on our people that bad. I understand what it is. It's a trust thing. It's a misinformation thing, right? And we have to build that back. And it doesn't happen overnight. We want it to, but it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to happen over time. What we need is model citizens. We need model black Americans standing on business, and we need them vocal and we need them seen. And when people start seeing more of us stand on business, shout out to Ishmael, you're going to see the change begin to happen. You're going to see the mindset switch. Like once we flip the switch with this FBACoin, you can't turn it off. It's on. It's on. And everybody's going to get it. Black, white, blue, purple, green, yellow. Everybody's going to get it because it's going to be the hot topic. It's going to be the hot coin. It's going to be the newest thing out that's pushing up. And once people see that momentum, everybody wants to be a part of that momentum. Again, like I'm saying, All we got to do is build a new system. We build a new system. Guess what? They're gonna make up their mind. I am struggling in this system, but I see people over here winning in this system. And the reason why they're winning is because it's true transparency, because everything's on the blockchain. The rules are clearly defined. It's an even playing field. And whenever we see even and rules clearly defined, that should be like we should salivate, because that's where we're always gonna win. We're always gonna win at sports because they have clearly defined rules and it's an even playing field. We are way more talented than any other ethnic group out there. We possess all, if not most, of the talent from our lineage. So by default, a lot of us are just going to rise and win, just off talent, not even off of skill, not even off of trying, just because we're that talented and we're that good. But eventually, enough of us is going to say, you know what? It's not. Talent isn't everything. We got to hone our. Once we begin to hone our skills, that's when we really become dangerous. Once we begin to take that talent and then apply some discipline to that, it's game over. But it's going to take time. It's going to take time to get back there, because whether we know it or not, we're going to have to walk around the wilderness again and get rid of some of the, like you said, the dead weight, the people with the weird ideologies. They're going to have to, people who are so far socially engineered that they can't be saved. We're going to have to get rid of those people. And to do that, we're going to have to walk them around the bush, walk them around the wilderness a few times until it's just their time. And then once they go, guess what? That weight that we were carrying, we don't have to carry that weight anymore, and now we can take off. So that's all my plan with the FBACoin is to make sure that it's around long enough and it does what it's supposed to do, because it might not happen in my lifetime. It's probably going to happen in our great-great-grandkids' lifetime. But because they have the tools.
I would say it like this, brother, if I may.
Go ahead.
Here's the thing. If you out here, you've heard of Forbes 500. You have an opportunity, we have an opportunity to get into the FBACoin top 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. When our FBA businesses, our top FBA businesses, accept and embrace our FBA coin for what it can and should be, given the platform that it is on, we become a force, because only we move the nation. There's no other entity moving the nation, particularly and explicitly socially, like we do. If we say it's all right, it's okay, it's good, the rest of the globe says it's okay. If we say nay to this particular entity, be it artist, food, or whatever, it is nay, and the rest of the globe follows us. That is not something that happened. That is something that we have been blessed with. Every move that we make, and it's nothing that we have done to make it happen. It is being foisted upon us. And the blessings that come with being foisted upon guilt, shame. Do I really deserve this? Am I really worthy of it? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Abso-freaking-lutely. Because what you, we, and I have, no one else has. No one. And they don't want us to recognize our uniqueness throughout this sphere they call Earth. We move the world and the world moves by us. You diss us, it's coming back. We ain't got to do nothing. We're not going to do anything to make it come back. It's called up and down. You've had your up. You've had your opportunity to change your trajectory. And you chose down. Here comes your down. I'll stop right there, brother.
All right. Yeah, family. Believe it or not, family. Again, if you want to defeat the elites of this world, you have to create your own elite class. We're going to do that with the FBACoin. We're going to defeat this system of white supremacy with a new system. That's how we're going to do it. I hope you guys join us. Check out our website, FBACoin.org. Join our Telegram. We're going to be launching within days. I mean, literally tomorrow. The day after tomorrow. I mean, literally, it's that close. It's that close to launching. We're going to have a whole launch pad that we roll out. You're going to see a lot of us on TikTok talking about this thing. We're going to have videos out to show people how to purchase and how to buy the coin. We're going to build up a lot of momentum. There's a lot of people who are non-FBA who are waiting on the sideline to buy this coin. Listen, family, I'm never gonna say, hey, I'm never gonna beg you to do anything. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you, do your due diligence. Get in at the level that you're comfortable. Once we reach 100,000 market cap, once we reach 500,000 market cap, once we reach 1 million, whatever, 10 million, 100 million, whatever your comfort level is, that's when you get in. But we're moving this ship full speed ahead. We're doing this 100% for the lineage, for the people, and it's just gonna be phenomenal. It's just gonna be phenomenal. We're finally here, 1 year later, family, and we're finally here. I'm gonna go ahead and jump off. My people been calling me, so it must be. It better be important. It better be important. That's all I'm gonna say. It better be important. I gotta get this phone call, but go ahead.
Get this out right quick, and I'm gonna let you go and go. Right, exactly. Mm-hmm. Family, do not forget the new Black media, Professor Black Truth, the Black Authority, 𝗔𝗯𝗎 Vicky Diller, 𝗖cie RH𝘁𝗂𝘁𝗏, Afro Elite, Phil Scott, and a host of other young brothers and sisters who are out here making sure that we get on code and stay on code, because FBA is the way. Peace to the family, and do not forget, reparations is the goal, no matter what.
All right, family. Peace, love, reparations, and the blockchain. Everybody take care. See you guys tomorrow.